Hello students, we are doing the Unit 6 of Maths, that is addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. And till now we have learned how to add the decimal numbers. And we have also done some word problems based on addition of decimal numbers. Now today we will learn how to subtract the decimal number, that is subtraction of decimal numbers. So it is also same as we have learned the subtraction of whole numbers. The only thing that we have to keep it in mind is how to arrange the numbers in column. So let us take the example. It is same as we have done the addition. It is so we have to arrange in the same way. So let us take 16.53 from 28.94. So we have to subtract 16.53 from 28.94. So how we subtract? First of all, we will arrange these numbers in column properly. So जब बीच में subtraction में from लग जाता है, then we have to take the second number, write second number on the top. So 28.94 minus. So the same thing we have to keep it in mind that decimal should come under decimal and the places will come under their respective places. For example, 6 is at ones place, so it will come under ones. 1 is at tens place, so it will come under tens place. 5 is at tenths place, so it will come under tens place. And 3 is at hundreds place, so it will come under hundreds place. So this is very important, that how we arrange the numbers, these decimal numbers. So this is very important. जो हमने addition में भी किया था, decimal जो है वो straight line में आने चाहिए. That is the most important thing. आंसर में भी वहीं पर आपका डेसिमल आना चाहिए एकदम स्ट्रेट लाइन में, जस्ट लाइक द बटन्स इन द शर्ट. नाउ स्टार्ट सब्ट्रैक्टिंग. सो सब्ट्रैक्ट हमने सेम वे में करना है, एक डेसिमल को ध्यान ना देते हुए, जैसे हम कैरी बोरो करते हुए करते हैं सेम वैसे ही. सो 4 इज ग्रेटर देन 3, सो देयर इज नो नीड टू बोरो. 4 minus 3 is 1. 9 is again greater than 5, so again there is no need to borrow. So 9 minus 5 is 4. Then here 8 is greater than 6, again there is no need to borrow. So 8 minus 6 is 2 and 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is a direct question and you can easily subtract it. Let us take one more example. Subtract 36.486 36.486 and 28.56, right? So again अगर इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आता है, व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, हमें सब्ट्रैक्ट, क्योंकि यहाँ पर एंड है, हमें देखना है विच वन इज ग्रेटर. सो हियर 36 पॉइंट होल नंबर पहले चेक करते हैं. 36 इज ग्रेटर देन 28, सो वी हैव टू राइट इट ऑन द टॉप. सो अरेंज इट 36.486 and 28.56. सो हाउ कैन वी राइट? डेसिमल के नीचे डेसिमल, प्रॉपर प्लेसेस जो हमें ध्यान रखने हैं. 5 is at tens place and 6 at hundred place and there is no thousands place in it. So यहाँ पर क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं है. So what you can do? You can make them like by writing the 0 over here, or you can leave as it is also, no problem. But in case इस टाइप का नंबर ऊपर आ जाता है, then what you will do? So in that case you have to write 0 over here. सपोज ये इस केस में यहाँ पर 486 नीचे होता और 56 ऊपर होता, तो इन दैट केस इट इज नेसेसरी टू राइट 0 ऑन द टॉप. So I will do one question like that also. So subtract it first. So 6. So what we have to see कि डेसिमल के नीचे डेसिमल है और सारे प्लेसेस उसके प्रॉपर पोजीशंस में है. Now 6 minus 0 is 6, 8 minus 6 is 2, 4 is smaller than 5. So what we have to do? We have to borrow. So हम borrow करेंगे. तो borrow करेंगे तो what will come over here is 14 and what will left over here is 5. And 3 is greater than 5 is again smaller than 8. So again we have to borrow. So it will become 15 and what will left over here is 2. Now subtract it. 14 minus 5. So it is 9 and 15 minus 8 is 7 and 2 minus 2 is 0. So this is the answer. So that means हम वैसे ही subtract करना है जैसे हम whole numbers को subtract करते हैं. Now जैसे मैंने आपको अभी बताया एक एग्जाम्पल हम ऐसा लेते हैं जिसमें हमें subtract 15.378 from 21.4. So let us take this example. Now what you have to see here, which one is greater? So you know जब बीच में from आ जाता है तो second number को हम ऊपर लिखते हैं. So 21.4. Now arrange properly. Decimal के नीचे decimal. 5 is at ones place. So right under ones, 1 under tens, 3 under tenths. Now here 7 is at hundreds place. So there is no hundred place in the 21.4. So we'll write here and 8 at thousands place. Now what we have to do? How can we subtract? So in such cases, we will make them like. Like बनाने के लिए हमें क्या है, हमारे जो डेसिमल डिजिट्स है वो इक्वल होने चाहिए. तो हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पर 0 0 लगा देंगे और इससे इसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. So now we can easily subtract it. So ऊपर जो हमने क्वेश्चन किया था, in that case also we can make them like. और इसमें हम 0 लगा सकते हैं. Then also कोई डिफरेंस नहीं पड़ेगा. 6 minus 0 is 6. Similarly here also हम 0 लगाएंगे so that it will be easier for us to subtract. Now subtract it in the same way. Now 0 is smaller than 8. So here what will come is 10. Now we will borrow here 9 and what will left over here is 3. Because you know जब हम borrow करते हैं ऐसे numbers में 0 0 वाले में, so जो last digit जो हमारे 0 से पहले वाले digit होती है उससे हम borrow होता है ultimately. So you know how to subtract this type of numbers. Now here 3 are equal and next 1 is again smaller than 5. So we will borrow, it will become 11. What will left over here is 1. Now subtract it. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 7 is again 2. 3 minus 3 is 0. 11 minus 5 is 6. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So in this way you can subtract such type of numbers by making them like. जो unlike numbers हैं उनको हम क्या बनाएंगे, like बनाएंगे, and then it will be easier for us to subtract the decimal numbers उनको like बना के. So based on it we have worksheet number 4. I think it is clear to you because it is almost same जैसे हम whole numbers को subtract करते थे. The only thing is how to arrange it, that we have to keep it in mind. So let us start worksheet number 4. And first question we have to subtract. This we have to do in the book only. So here 3.8 minus 2.6. So starting from right side, 8 minus 6 is 2. Decimal के नीचे decimal. The most important thing, I am repeating again and again, जो decimal है वो decimal के नीचे ही आता है. And don't forget to write this. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Similarly, B part, 6 is greater than 2, no need to borrow. 8 is again greater than 6, no need to borrow. So there is no need to borrow in this case. Also 6 minus 2 is 4. 8 minus 6 is 2. Decimal के नीचे decimal. So all decimal comes under decimal only. Then 8 minus 6 is again 2, and 9 minus 2 is 7. So in this way you can subtract. Next one is 143.289 and 68.114. So now subtract it. 9 is greater than 4, no need to borrow. Again 8 is greater than 1, so and 2 is greater than 1, fine. Now here 3 is smaller than 8, so we have to borrow. It will become 13, and what will left over here is 3. So 3 is again smaller than 6, so we will again borrow. It will become 13, and what will left over here is 0. Now subtract it. 9 minus 4 is 5. 8 minus 1 is 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. 13 minus 8 is 5. And 13 minus 6 is 7. And this is 0. So this is the answer. Similarly, we will do the E part also. Here 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 1 is 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. Decimal comes under decimal. And again 3 is smaller than 8, so we will borrow. It will become 13. And what will left over here is 4. And 4 is again smaller than 6, so we will borrow from here. And what will left over here is 0. Now subtract it. 13 minus 8, 5. And 14 minus 6 is 8 and 0. So in this way we can subtract. So try to do these remaining parts, D and F part, and in next video we will discuss this question number 2 and the properties of subtraction of decimal numbers, right? So try to solve the remaining parts of question number 1, and also try the question number 2 of this worksheet. Thank you.